Hey, small business owners, it is Justin Rademacher with Digital Anchor Media. Today I wanted to briefly discuss the importance and how to track ROI on your marketing campaigns. We are Digital Anchor Media. We are a full-scale marketing agency, digital marketing agency focused right here in Volusia County, Florida. All that said, we work with service-based businesses as well as some nonprofits, things like that. So in any event, what usually happens is we walk into a business and we find out that they may have tried some marketing in the past, whether it be with Meta or Facebook, Instagram, or it may be with Google or YouTube, or maybe they just ran an ad in the paper or the yellow pages. And we find out, hey, what was your return on that? Did you make a good amount of revenue from it? And generally, they don't know if they got a lot of traction on these campaigns. And so whenever we step into a business and we are saying, hey, we're going to run ads, the first thing that we do is make sure that we have a way to track the conversations and or the phone calls that come in from those ads. Because at the end of the day, if you're spending $50, $100, $500, $10,000 on your marketing budget, you want to make sure that you're actually seeing a return on that investment, right? So what is ROI? Well, it stands for return on investment, right? Basically, if I have money going out, I want to make sure that I have equal or greater money coming back in as the goal. So the formula for it is quite simple. It's just basically the revenue that I got from whatever campaign that I'm running minus the cost of that campaign divided by the cost of that campaign. So for a simple example, let me just pull up a calculator because sometimes my math don't be mathing. Let's say you said, hey, I want to run a Facebook ad, right? And you go ahead and you say, I'm going to throw $500 at Facebook this month and just see what happens, right? Now we're going to keep this super simple, but let's say you get $3,000 worth of revenue from customers on that $500 Facebook ad. So what you do is you take that 3,000, right? We'll take 3, 1, 2, 3. You'll subtract 500 because that was your investment. That gives you 2,500. Now you're going to take that 2,500 and you're going to divide that by 500 because that was your cost of marketing. That's going to give you the number 5. You're going to multiply that by 100 to turn it into a percentage, and you have a 500% ROI on that campaign. So essentially, for every dollar that you put into that campaign, you got 5 back in return. Now, assuming all things are equal with your margins, that's a good campaign from our perspective. Now, how do you track that? How do you figure out that I received this? Well, one of the things that we like to do, one of the simple things that we like to do is just simply use call tracking phone numbers. So we will spin up a fake phone number that a customer will call. It'll redirect as soon as they call, it'll redirect to your main business line. But what that allows us to do is at the end of the month, we can label those campaigns and we can say, okay, this customer called in from the Facebook ad, or this customer called in from the Google search ad, or the local services ad, whatever, or the yellow pages ad, the billboard on I-4 that you spent a ton of money on, right? And then we can figure out, okay, what did you sell this month? Who are those customers? Let's look at their data. Let's compare the phone numbers. And I can tell you that at the end of the month, you spent X on this campaign. And just from the phone calls alone, you received Y as a return. A good agency will have these ROI conversations with their customers. And more importantly, they will be driving the campaigns based on their performance. So if we find that Facebook didn't convert with this specific ad, maybe we switch up the creative, switch up the ad, switch up the offer, right? Because just call my business for no reason without an offer isn't really enticing. We switch those things up, and if we still can't get it to fire, maybe that platform just isn't right for you just yet. Now, I'm not a huge fan of taking money away from any advertising campaign, but it's certainly, if I had more money to put into the next campaign, I'd go with what was working, right? Like, so if I have a higher ROI on Google, I'm more likely going to spend more money on Google because I know that I'm basically turning my business into a vending machine at that point. Put $1 in, get 5 out. So, I wanted to keep this video short. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. You can jump on our website and book a call directly with myself or Philip Baum, and we're happy to answer any questions, have conversations. Our goal is to just help our community, help our small business partners, and ultimately just help help improve the efficacy of marketing. So, 'tis all. Till next time.